when you're on self-improvement, should you focus on just yourself, or should you try and get a girlfriend, or should you be dating, or should you be sleeping around? What is the right mindset when it comes to your self-improvement and growth? So if you're a young man and you're already on self-improvement, you're already progressing, you already know what kind of man you want to be in the future, you know, you've got things quite sorted. You're a young man, you want to be on self-improvement, you want to progress, you understand that game as a full thing, right? And now the question is, sometimes young men come across the decision, you know, do you want to look for a girlfriend? You know, we see these reels sometimes on Instagram where there's the, you know, trying to find the right girl with you by your side to come climb with you up the, you know, the ranks of life and whatever, and trying to progress, and she's by your side and loyal, and, you know, doing little things for you to create that better, more wholesome, that kind of peace in your world, to make you want to go and strive and do better and everything like that. So, you know, we see things like that on Instagram reels, on TikTok, you know, edits and everything. We're like, damn, some of that, you know, you get kind of lonely on self-improvement sometimes. But this is the best and most optimal advice that anyone could ever hear when it comes to the fact of wanting to know if you should just focus on yourself and be a lone wolf and, you know, be in grind mode, whatever, or if you should be dating and you know, having fun while you're young and everything, and messing around a bit. Okay, now this is the best advice. This is exactly what you should do. All right. And now I'll be completely honest, I haven't slept around, because that's not what kind of person I am, so I don't even suggest that, and I will talk about the fact that that's not even a good idea either. And I've also been the person that thinks that they should focus on themselves, and that I don't have time for it, and that I should not worry about girls and women and stuff like that, and just completely hone in on myself. Now let me tell you this, if you're a young man and you believe that you should completely focus on yourself and completely cut out any interaction with women, and, you know, just completely, then you're wrong in that instance. If you think you should completely just have fun now and do your self-improvement later on when you're in your 30s, and you should just party, drink, do drugs, sleep around, have sex with a bunch of women, that's wrong too. The middle ground here, and now this is where we get to the good stuff, all right? This is the most optimal, and you get the best of both worlds that you can ever get, right? I want you to be on self-improvement, and socializing and talking to women is a part of your self-improvement. It's not going to distract you from your goals. We want you to have the mindset where your social skills, your confidence, and the way you deal with women, but then also just navigating interactions with women, is important for you to have. You need to be able to have that skill so that you can attract your future wife. All right, it doesn't mean you have to sleep with all of them, or if not any of them at all. You could just be, I know that comes with experience, and when you meet and you have a proper girlfriend and you build your relationship over time and you end up sleeping with her and everything, that's a more kind of wholesome way to go about it, which will then, you know, not be as a negative impact on you spiritually. But, you know, I fully believe that if you are on self-improvement, you've got this right. You know, and you believe in self-improvement already. Don't cut out the socializing. Do not cut out the fact that you can't talk to women, or you feel like you're the man and focus on yourself. It's not going to distract you. Talk to women when you see them, compliment them, you know, have a genuine conversation here. You don't have to get their numbers all the time. You don't have to get their Instagrams. Just have genuine conversations between two individuals, between two humans, and then move on with your life and improve yourself. And this will only complete your life in a full circle, all right? So you've got your gym, you've got your side hustle, you've got your reading and knowledge, you've got your progression as a man, you've got your relationships, your family, you've got, you know, this and that. And then completing it as a whole, you need to be socializing throughout the whole thing. Your social skills is a big asset, all right? If you're able to, you know, be confident around women and everything, it's going to be a big key to your happiness and fulfillment as a young man. So do not cut it out, all right? I would think that it's pretty lazy. I would think that it's an excuse to a certain extent, because you can't talk to women or whatever, because you're scared and afraid of rejection. Don't be afraid of rejection. You know, just have a little, you know, conversation here and there. Hey, how's your day going? Good, nice, move on with your day. It's not a big deal. You know, women or whatever, or the attractive woman or the hot girls or whatever, just human. And I don't put them on a pedestal or anything like that. So to answer the question, should you be dating on self-improvement? Should you be talking to girls on self-improvement? Should you just focus on yourself? What's the answer? The answer is to be on self-improvement, and socializing and talking to women and talking to everybody, talking to humans, is a part of your growth as a man anyway. So don't cut it out. Otherwise, you're creating excuses. You're technically being a little bitch. You're just, you know, coping to say that the reason why I'm not doing this is because, no, it's not me, it's not for me, blah, blah, blah. You don't have to sleep with them. They're just human. Just talk to them. Have a good conversation. Have a good laugh. Move on with your day. And just be fucking genuine. That's all you need to be. All right? Now, that's the piece of advice that I wish I got told when I was younger. I hope this helps you in any way possible. I appreciate you. I believe in you. And I'll see you next one. Thank you.